Okay. We are safely recording. That's my Yao impression. Okay. So, who wants to give a summary for me? Wow. So many volunteers. Put your hands down, guys. Jordan, go. Jordan? It's Jordan there.
Good job,
All right,
Kareem.
Red.
You called on Jordan and he's dead.
Red, are you there?
Who?
Wait, who?
Is Red there?
Yes.
Okay.
Red wasn't even at the session last time.
You're right. Who cares? Red, give a summary of what happened last time.
Okay. All right. So this is how it went. Dorian went mining, and he's stuck now in some mystical forge creating Excalibur.
That's right. That's exactly what happened.
I don't know if that's what happened. We're gonna
In
go
gun form, so
Tori.
I have that now.
All right, Tori. What happened last time?
I got stuck in a mystical forge and created Excalibur.
Stop this. I need a summary. Give me a summary. Be a good child.
I mean, to be fair, you've brought this on yourself, Kareem.
Give me the summary. Don't make me do it. I'm the GM. I make the players do it. Tori, please.
No power here.
I had a spooky cave experience and there were ghosties.
All right, perfect. And now you are stuck in the cave. You met up with Patty, who is injured because she injured herself, and you went in with Brad, and Brad is there with you.
But where's the bear?
Cool.
Where's
The bear.
Dimitri? Did he face cave nightmares?
You didn't bring the bear because it was a very small cave, and that would be a dumb idea. So we're gonna start. Yeah, I need to find the. I gotta find.
There were no bear existential crises.
I need this. Need this black map. I need this. I need the right song. Give me a second. I need to make sure this is good. You know what? I'm not gonna play a song yet. I'm gonna start with that one. So, bibi.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in a dark, constricted space. It feels as though you are underwater in some kind of thick, viscous fluid. Do you try to move around?
Yes, I want to try to feel my way around. What am I in?
All right. You move your hands around and you feel like you're moving through not necessarily like gelatin, but something pretty thick, like hand sanitizer thickness. It's only what I could think of. And you're like moving around and you feel it's not. Yeah, if you're grossed out, you're grossed out. It's warm, like body temperature warm, and you like as you move your hands out, you feel like you're feeling the edges of your containment, and it's not like a solid thing, like plastic or anything. It seems to move when you push at it.
Huh. Can I push it further then?
Yeah. So you start pushing it around, and as you push it around, you start to feel some movement. It seems from externally, from where you're at, and after a big like shuffle and disorienting push, you are essentially lunged onto a floor surface, a ground, and you hear a deep, grizzled voice of a man next to you say, "Welcome to the land of the dead, girl." And he looks down at you. You're essentially just you're not in the best of circumstances in terms of like humbleness. Feel free. Okay, I'll give you a few options. You can either look at the guy, you can look at yourself, you can look around you, and then we'll go from there.
I look at myself.
All right, bibi. Roll a perception. You look at yourself, bibi, and you notice you're not completely whole, like physically or mentally. Your body seems to be missing bits and pieces. If you were to be described as a cheese, you would be a Swiss cheese. You're missing your entire, I believe it's your right arm, or is it your left arm? Remind me.
Left arm.
Left arm. You're missing your left arm and a good chunk of the left side of your torso, with the occasional bit of chunk missing, in the middle. Along with your body being in fragments, your memory isn't doing too hot either. You seem to remember a doll attacking you in your welcoming committee. You seem to think, all right, well, let me just punt this thing. It seemed to not have been punted, grabbed your arm, and that's the last thing you remember before waking up in the strange viscous liquid.
I what? And with that, she'll finally look up to see who's talking to her.
You look up at this man? Question mark. He's a large, elderly-looking creature. Is probably the best way to describe him. He seems to have dropped you out of this brown leather bag filled with that clear, or that viscous liquid. And now that you can see it, it's just this clear, like, slimy liquid. He has a light, very light blue glow about him, and a very, very strong presence. He stands around 4 feet taller than you, and he's still kind of hunched over. And he has a very bulky body. He's covered in rags and robes, and he's looking at you, but doesn't look like he's expecting anything out of you. He's just looking at you.
Can I try to get up then?
Yes, you can. Roll a dex athletics.
God.
All right, you get up. A little bit of slippy, but you take your stance, and something I forgot to mention, along with the fact that half your body is missing, you also are not wearing any clothes.
Oh goodness! All right, then she immediately kneels back down, trying to cover herself.
Okay, you cover yourself. and he looks at you and he's like, "There's no need for that here."
But and she's gonna try and look around this room, see what the fuck this is.
Alright, you look around, BB, and actually, let me play some sound effect I forgot to play. Yes, this one. You look around, and you find yourself in a very unfamiliar place. A land that's completely void of color. Everything feels very slow in its movement. So there's wind, but even with the wind going, everything kind of moves really slowly. The trees that you see kind of around the landscape are very slow moving with the wind. And although everything isn't completely static, it feels like nothing here is alive. Nothing here thrives or anything, or nothing is meant to be here for a long time. And you can roll a perception if you want to see more.
I do want to see more.
So you kind of pay a little more attention, and you find that you are what seems to be on a what looks like a road is the best way you can describe it. It seems to be separating two kind of they're not mounds, but they're probably around half your height, and they're essentially these piles of either gray sand or dust or dirt. You can't really tell. You notice that's what's getting blown around all over the place. Okay. Can you not see anything? Can you not see it?
No.
That's funny. Let me fix that. I'm assuming it's because of this. Oop. That's fine. It's not honestly fine. Can you see now at the bottom of the screen? Okay, let me.
No.
I will fuck around with this for a second. It's probably something to do with. Let me try this.
Do you have advanced fog wall turned on?
Now I do.
I mean,
Can you see now?
No.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, let me turn on my gym overlay. Yeah, let me. That's interesting. Dynamic lighting. No.
All place seen
Oh.
light. Yeah,
Oh,
that's fine.
wait, there you go. Is it enforced line of sight that I was not supposed to have? Yep, okay, that's what I figured.
Hey.
You can see now.
God, this is frightening.
Okay, that's probably important. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just make some adjustments.
Alright. So we will continue where I left off. Essentially, you're looking around and you find this great expanse of this grayish sand desert. It's like this dirt and sorry, this is just like gray sand and dust, and it seems to be packed up. It's a very flat desert too, so there's no dunes or anything. It's just flat. And as you look out, you see these trees that are like, the best way to describe them is they like kind of like swirl is a bad word, but it's the best one I can think of. They like swirl up, and they're like these black swirly looking trees with no leaves on them. I think 2 successes, that's all you get.
Bibi looks around and back at the guy, and she says, "So, are you a reaper, an angel?"
Sure. You can call me a reaper.
Oh, so this is actually happening.
Yes. And he points at this building over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your next destination.
Her face twists up a bit, and she looks at him and says, "Am I going to be in any pain?"
Give me 1 second. Thank you. Oh yeah, I want. Give me. What should I get from Taco Bell? That's not helping. I'll get a crunch wrap. Give me crunch wrap. Yeah. Thanks. Apologize for that. You'll be in pain. Yeah. Sorry. He was calling someone. He was getting Taco Bell. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah. So he actually says that you're going to be in pain.
Yeah. He looks at you for a second. It doesn't seem like he's thinking. It looks like more like he's trying to think of how to word this. You can ask me all the questions you want, but that does not mean I can answer them.
Oh, I see. Okay. And she shuffles forward and kind of looks over, gives him like the most nervous wave ever of her fingers, and just keeps walking.
He just kind of looks at you. Also, a point of note, this is a sign. Click with the right thing. This is a sign, and this is a sign for reference. And also, as you walk by, you notice these lamp posts that are lighting the pathway for you. You give it another look, you can tell they're not really typical lamp posts. They look to be made out of the same material as the trees.
Oh, okay. Do I see this?
Yes. Would you like to take a look? And it seems to see you, by the way.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I want to know.
You look. Were you on the turtle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll a memory for me.
Hey.
Something about this creature looks familiar. It's something about how specific it is, I guess. Like, that's not something you've seen before in like a book or anything. You've seen it before. You know you've seen it before. can't remember which adventure, something like it, but not this. Well, yeah, about this height. And you know, to give you a more general description, you essentially see what looks like a dark purplish like shade. You can see through it, and you notice it seems to have the figure of a child. I should say the height and figure of a child. And you notice it has a mask. You can't tell. I mean, if you want to look at the mask more, you can. It seems to be short enough that its feet don't touch the ground. It seems to be kicking its feet and looking at you.
Do I know you?
It cocks its head and looks at you. No, I don't know you, and well, I know you. You don't know me.
Oh, and how do you know me?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you.
Oh. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. I suppose I'm dead anyway.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. I'm sorry I bothered you.
It's no bother.
Gives awkward
And as
nod.
you as you walk over there, you hear someone is typing. You hear what sounds like a train. And it seems to come out of nowhere because you definitely did not see tracks. And as you hear it come closer, you notice this is this thing right here is like an open wooden. How do I describe it? Line. So you can see it's just a little bit elevated off the ground. And
okay.
you hear it sounds like the train stops. You know, a whistle goes, etc. You hear like an and you see slowly as this first like row and a half. Give me a second. Of people, of things, essentially move. Oops, I accidentally deleted the light. Don't delete the light. Give me a second, sorry. You see as these first row just essentially slowly gets on until the line stops and the train goes. Let's say about there. And then the line moves up. And as you go up, you see a sign that says, come aboard when you are ready to move on. Oh, thank you, Shark. No, here in Polar, people don't just die.
Do I still have my necklaces?
Your necklaces. You are wearing nothing.
Oh yeah, sorry, shit, forgot, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god. She looks back one last time. Is this guy still there?
Yep. He's looking straight at you.
Oh shit. Well, there's nothing else I can do. Timothy gets on, trying not to cry.
You can want to roll self-composure. You cry.
Yeah, she's a mess, wiping her face. Going very slowly. She doesn't want this.
A few of them look at you as you get on, or as you move towards them, and you notice that they have different shapes and sizes, and it looks like all of their masks have different designs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't take into account my specific ones here. They all have a different looking design, and they're more intricate than that. They look more like the one on the bench there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if I also have a mask.
Do you touch your face?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, so that train left. Oh man. You just sit there and wait in line.
After I calm down, I'm going to try to talk to the person in front of me.
Yeah.
Hello?
They turn around and they wave at you.
Hi, well, how do I put this? Did we both come here on the same time?
I've been here for quite a while, actually.
Wait, what?
Yes, well, took me a while to move on.
And she looks around and goes, but there's nowhere else to go then to move on.
Well, sometimes some of us need a little time. And she points off, and she seems to point specifically over here. As you can see, some people will never move on.
Sorry, who are you pointing to?
Let me put an arrow.
Oh, right, okay.
You can see all these street lights, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah, I was wondering about the skeletons.
Yeah.
Ugh. God, is that one holding something?
Do you want to roll a perception?
Yes, please.
Go for it. Oh, 3. You look at these skeletons and you notice a few things. They seem to be resting near this tree. And they seem to be holding hands.
Aww.
So, you don't know why that is. Weird. But the other one seems to be holding something in its hand. And from here, it just looks like a green water bottle. I guess some people can bring stuff. Who knows?
Bibi frowns at that, and she looks to the person and goes, do some people bring items with them when they pass away?
They shrug. I don't know much about how this place works either.
Why now? What did you do up to now before you decided you wanted to move on?
I just thought about my life.
And that was all you needed?
Oh, did you ask what had them decide to move on?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay. Well, I realized there was nothing left. And there was no point in sticking around. I died when I was supposed to die.
Because there's no way to go back. Right.
Again, they shrug.
Well, I'm half curious, and since I'm waiting for a train, can I clamber off it on the side, or do I have to get off it through the stairs?
So it's essentially a little bit above the ground, and it has a small fence. You can climb it, but yeah, it'll be a bit of a drop. Not something that will hurt you, but it's a drop.
I don't think anything can hurt me right now, so I'm friggin' gonna do it.
All right. Go for it.
Okay, I clamber off. Do I need to roll, or can I just drop off fine?
Roll a dex dex or strength athletics. Let's just see if you make it.
I will dex athletics.
All right. You make it. You clamber over the fence, and you fall into what feels like sand. Now that you're in it, there's just something about it that's just off. Like you shouldn't be touching it. And you're just covered in it. Because you were covered in liquid, and now you're covered in this stuff. And you know that feeling's the worst. You're covered in wet sand, basically.
Yeah.
But now it's viscous wet sand.
Oh god. I try to wipe myself off as I approach, and I kneel down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I inspect the bottle?
Yep.
I pick it up and inspect.
Alright. afraid to roll or something.
All right. What would that be?
To inspect it, it's investigation. What's investigation?
Okay.
All right. You look at the bottle, and essentially, it looks. It doesn't have anything in it. It's no liquid. It's not labeled. In fact, it doesn't even feel like a label was ripped off of it. Actually, you know what it does? It's like sticky, so it feels like a label was ripped off of it. But it's clean. Like you couldn't tell that just by looking at it. That's about it. It's a medium-sized bottle. It's a little bigger than a Sprite bottle, but it's not any particular from what you can tell.
Well, BB feels bad pilfering things off a dead man. So she's
Roll
gonna
morality. I'm just kidding.
she's gonna give it back to him.
Right.
As she gets back and trudges back to the stairs, can she like take some of the sand stuff that's on her and inspect it using her rock knowledge?
Ooh, yeah, sure.
E. Would her geology specialty count?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. I like that, Shark. So you're holding the sand in your hand and you're looking at it and you're like, okay, well, it's sand. Sand comes from, rocks breaking down, erosion, etc. But you're looking at it and it doesn't. And the thing is, with your knowledge, you can tell when something is created from erosion. It's created from breaking down. It's, that's what it is. There are telltale indicators for that. However, when you look at this, it seems like instead, it's just a bunch of really tiny rocks. They don't look like they've broken off of anything. They seem to be independent in terms of their creation. It doesn't seem like they've come from anywhere.
Huh, okay. Oh, that's almost cute. And as she walks there, she pauses to look at this guy, now that she has some context of this place, and says, are you not going to get on?
I have some things to finish first.
Finish? Finish how?
She kind of does like an eye squinty, like a happy eye squinty.
Alright.
Kicks ghosty legs. I gotta help some people.
And BB again looks around this place. There's nothing around here.
Well, they're not here, silly.
Where are they?
Well, they're where all of us are from.
You can go back?
Shh. Puts her finger out through her mouth.
Interesting.
Scandalous.
This guy is still here, just looking, right?
He's very much staring at you, and you feel judged.
For what?
You don't know.
Can I roll empathy on him?
Yes, you can, and there's no minuses or anything.
Nice.
He very much is letting you know. Yeah, he told you to do something.
Oh god.
Like, he's not resolved composuring. His face is saying, go in that line.
Right, sure, she's gonna ask him then.
Okay. What?
Why isn't everyone getting on?
Some people don't move on, girl. I'm doing you a favor. He points at the skeletons. Do you want to end up like that?
Hey.
God has a plan for you. He's a plan for everyone. And that plan starts on the train.
Where does that take us?
I can't answer all of your questions.
If BB looks along this road, does she see nothing else around here other than all this like desert of sand?
Yep. If you look this way, you see a sign, and you see the path continues.
Okay. I'm just gonna have a look at the
and
sign.
I was gonna say, as you walk over there, you hear another train coming.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see the sign from this distance?
Yeah, sure. It says, "Do not pass unless specifically instructed."
Okay, I'll follow instructions. Reluctantly.
Alright. And the train stops. Doot doot. And everyone starts getting on the train. One by one. Whoops, that's the light. It's fine. One of them takes the light with them. And all of them get on the train. And are you following them, by the way, as they go on?
Yes, very slowly, shuffling.
Alright. So as you go on, or as they get on, you're second to last in line. The person you spoke to earlier nods at you and gives you a pat on the shoulder, and then gets on the train.
Okay. Can I roll perception on this train?
Yes, you can. It's a ghost train. I'm just kidding. Roll perception. You see what looks like a. Roll a wits academics if you want train details, but for now it looks like a train to you. And you can see what looks like the train capitan in the front, which looks like a. How do I describe this? Looks like an astral figure with a train conductor outfit. Very, you can see the entirety of space.
Okay.
And, I don't know, figure his body. And it's you look at it and it looks like an oldish train. That's all you can really tell with the one success. It's not a modern train, but it's also not like not the first train ever made or anything. It's like a 1900s.
Right. Is there any room left inside the cabin?
Come on! The conductor speaks to you. I don't got all day.
BB looks hesitant. I don't know what to do.
Conductor looks at you.
Hi. No, I genuinely don't know what to do.
You can do you know it, putting you in a player position. Don't fuck it up.
She looks at the conductor and says, "Where is this train going?"
Well, that's none of your business.
It is if I'm getting on, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's your damn job to get on it. And it's my damn job to drive the plane. He takes a bite out of a train.
Just pops a carrot.
Yeah, which is the weirdest thing ever because he doesn't have a mouth.
Oh. Oh god.
Wait a minute, he leans at you.
What?
What's your name?
I'm BB.
Full name. BB's not a name.
BB Plamondon?
Your name's actually BB?
Yes.
Middle name?
I don't have one.
Okay, because those middle names always get you. He picks up a clipboard and starts flipping through papers. BB. Plant Mantown?
Plamondon.
Alright.
You lost me for a second, like, wait, what the fuck did he say to me?
There you are. No. You're not supposed to get on this train.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you go that way. A big man needs to see you. He points this way.
Oh. Oh. I. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna tell you why.
No. Well, no, this is fine. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good one. He starts the train and goes.
What? I don't understand anything about this world. The most confusing part is the carrot. That's gonna keep me up at night.
The fact that there's one thing that's a carrot, it doesn't make any sense.
No, that's the thing that makes the least sense to me. It needs to be explained right now.
Well, maybe
I will not rest.
You have to unlock that backstory.
Okay, I can tell it for you now. You know how he's dead?
Yeah.
And you know how, like, carrots are a thing?
Okay.
There you go.
That was so eloquent, Shark.
Yes.
Thank you.
What do, BB?
Well, she's gonna start approaching the sign, and she looks over at, the big Reaper guy, the one last time, see his face.
He's not looking at you, he's walking away.
Oh, okay.
In fact, he is now gone.
Oh. Is this person still here?
Yep.
Are they looking at me?
Nope.
Okay. Sure, she'll go then.
Alright. With that, we are going to move... Wait, let me change the music first. Shark, can you stop the train noise for me? Thank you. And the wind. Thank you.
Fuck you, wind.
Dorian.
It me, hello.
Yes, hello. So
Do I get to die now?
Yes. So that map is fucked for me. So have fun, Shark. Can you see all the tokens on this map right now?
I can see me, Patty, and
Yeah.
And
All right.
Brad.
I'm gonna refresh because it's just Brad for me.
Well, it's one up from last time.
No, Brad was there for me last time.
Oh.
Oh, do you see nothing? Scroll down. Yeah. All right. So, Patty. No, Patty's my character. Dorian. Last time, you had defeated what seemed like a Venus flycathe who was trying to suck out your insides, otherwise known as your sanity. And you seem to have escaped narrowly, or not narrowly, whatever. You escaped, and you found Patty in what looks like an injured state that she had done to herself. Well, and Brad seemed to have. I think it came at the same time as you.
maybe. I think he was like here a little before me.
And then Patty, seeming distressed, not too happy with the victory, as she remembered these things have symbiotic friends, which seem to have trapped you in here, which means you have to find another exit. Typical Skyrim.
We gotta go fight some Draugr.
Mm-hmm. What do?
Alright, I got 2 big boy ranks here. Do they have a plan?
Do you ask them?
Yes.
Patty is like... Patty, roll empathy.
Yeah, Patty, roll an empathy.
Yes, Patty, roll an empathy.
Here, 1 second, I gotta get my stat.
Womp, 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 womp. Song.
I'm gonna stop myself from rolling a d20 this time. Or sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first time ever.
There we go. Look
Alright.
at me, I'm feeling things.
You look at Patty and she seems not lost, but disoriented, as it seems like the fact that she had to, the way she had to get out of that essentially did not really go too well for her in a mental way. And Brad looks like he's standing to her. He doesn't seem to notice you guys looking at him, but Patty notices you, and she's like, So we have to get out. She's like rubbing her head. We have to get out. We have to get out. To get out, we have to go that way. There might not be an exit, so we have to be prepared. We might have to kill that thing. Which is...
That is something I could do.
Yes. There's two clubs here. That's extremely convenient that two of you are clubs, and I can definitely do damage if I have to.
How bad does her head injury look?
Roll a wits/intelligence. Actually, which one would you say, Shark? Wits or intelligence? Medical. I'd say intelligence, right? Wits is for like doing the thing. Yeah, do intelligence.
Yeah, wits is like if you want to do like more kind of like a general think over. Intelligence is if you actually want to like put together. You've got this, which will mean this.
Mm-hmm. Roll intelligence, medical. Remember, you have willpower.
Can I casually vote for a wits instead?
No.
Alright, not luck die, it's just a 1. Hey! Wow.
You know that's not good.
It's a bad what's happening to her skull.
You know it's very much not good. It's not good to the point where she may need to get that looked at relatively quickly. But like, in terms of at least you know, you don't know if it's permanent damage or anything, but you know in the foreseeable future it will be affecting her in a way that's not helpful to you guys who need to kill something that is trying to kill you.
He's gonna take off his not invisibility scarf and offer for her to wrap it around her head. At least the injured area.
Wait, oh, his nose. She will be like, she looks at it. Oh, it's red. Matches. She takes it.
Oh, no, even know the difference.
Starts bleeding through. You notice the difference.
Oh.
Smiles. How do I look?
Can't notice a thing.
Brad looks tired. But this is a different kind of tired.
Yeah, Brad went through the cave too, didn't he?
He's not doing too hot either. If you want to roll on him, you can.
Show me how you're feeling, Brad. 1.
Not good. He's not hiding it. He went through some shit in there too.
Alright, you know what? Brad, you should help Patty along. I'm gonna scout ahead and see if I find anything.
He looks at Patty, and Patty's like, I'll be fine.
How good's the acoustics in here? I'm gonna knock on the wall.
She also makes a noise. Do you say that, or are you just checking?
He's gonna say it before he knocks on it.
Okay, when she says it, when you say it, Patty goes,
Oh.
But you also knock. I don't know caves, Shark. You tell me. Do you know caves, Shark?
Yeah, Shark, you know caves?
What about caves?
Are caves bouncy boys? Do they make acoustic noise?
It depends on the size.
Alright, so this room is kind of
yes,
open.
they can.
This room is open. Is it the room, as in the room, or as in the whole cave?
It depends on the size of the room and the size of the tunnels.
Okay, so the tunnels are 1.5 people wide. The cave, this room is kind of big, so I'd say in here it echoes a good bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
and you,
so
you
I'm gonna...
seem to hear, and in response to that, you seem to hear some shaking and movement. Like in the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna scout ahead. For you guys to move forward, I'm gonna knock on the wall.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm pretty sure they're gonna hear us. The thing's gonna hear us.
That is the most natural sound that someone can make, is a little knock.
But then
I'm
it's
sure rocks do it all the time.
I don't think rocks. No, Dorian, that doesn't make sense.
Totally makes sense.
Dorian, you're gonna get us killed. Don't do that.
It's fine, no.
Dorian, if we die, I can't blame you because I'll be dead.
There, then I'm scot-free.
Don't knock on the walls. That's a bad idea.
Or how do you want me to tell you it's safe? Should I just come back?
Yes, or
Alright, if I don't come back, assume it's
don't.
not safe.
We're coming with you. And Brad's like, what? Yes, we're coming with you because us staying here doesn't make sense, and it will get either both of us killed or you killed, so we may as well be together. I'm not that bad, alright? She stands up and she kind of falls down a little bit. I'm fine.
I'm fine, he says, not believing it at all.
Look, she may be a little bit out of it, but it's not a good idea to leave or split up, even if we have to drag along a little. Feel free to go ahead, but I am not going to just sit here and wait for that thing to come and attack us while we're in a weakened state.
Alright, well, I'm at least scouting a couple feet ahead.
He shrugs. That's not actually, that was a hold my beer joke. Anyways, so. I mean, if you want to take the lantern, you can.
Oh, me? No.
Okay. Do you go?
Yep.
Alright, they follow a couple feet behind you. Whether it be intentionally or because Patty is slow, you don't know.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, feel free to roll.
Invisibility scarf is on.
Okay.
Check.
I just want to give you a heads up. I swear to God, I don't create sessions to spite you. Just a heads up.
You're gonna break my other arm, aren't you?
It's fine.
It's gonna be the ghost of my broken arm.
Okay.
Damn, you got us. Yes, Dorian, it's me, the ghost of your broken arm. Ooh.
Come back, you ghost. I need you. More than my daughter. Okay, 3. -2 to node. Oh, sorry, -6. I got a scarf.
Yes, you do. That is in the terms of visually noticing someone, I should say.
I imagine that's part of just walking quieter too.
No, yes, the sound is taken into
Oh, I
account.
guess yeah, scarf.
Yeah.
That'd be a -2 at least to listen.
Yeah, for listening, you're correct. So go ahead, do whatever you want.
I'm scouting. Look at me go.
Alright. And they will fall. But like, however many feet, they take their time. Give me a second, I want to give this like a tint color. You can go.
He's gonna check his hurt arm, see if it can hold a gun yet.
Shark, that is your prerogative.
Hello. I need you to roll for me, please. One last strength medicine.
And I substitute dex with the fighting finesse.
Yes.
Nice. What was it? Strength or medicine?
Medicine, yeah. Or medical.
Alright, I'm gonna burn a willpower for this. Dang it! Thanks, willpower.
Dorian. The ironic thing is, all like 4 of your fingers work now. Guess which one still has problems?
It's a stinking thumb.
It's the trigger finger, Dorian. It's the index finger.
Oh my god. You failed me, trigger finger.
Dorian's just trying to fly in dual wielding invisible pistols.
I can't even finger gun.
You could finger gun with the middle finger, but that's something else entirely.
Well, the monster's getting that right away. Feel my unbridled wrath.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Monster?
Oh, he
All
is.
right. So, do you progress through the cave, Dorian?
Yes.
All right. You do just that, and you head on through. As you like continue down the tunnel, actually, what is it you're doing to kind of like scout specifically?
I'm sticking close to the wall and just barely within their lantern light,
Okay. Fair
trying
enough.
to stay a little more out of sight. Black
Okay.
clothing hopefully helping.
All right. As you progress further, you notice the texture of the rock starts to change a little, like it starts to darken, and you go for about like 30 seconds before like the cave tunnel seems to loop around. And as you enter this darker stretch of rock, I'm going to need for you to roll me a perception, please.
One second. 3 success.
3 successes. Okay. So, hold on, let me swap the order of people around. So, as the three of you enter this new part of the cave system, the thing that you're kind of met with, Dorian, is a mix of smells, but one is very potent. And that is a pile of that it seems to be the smell of manure, specifically coming from this pile here. There's also kind of like a general sort of smoky smell. Other than that, the area is quite dark. You feel like you've moved slightly further below sea level than you were previously.
So, smells. Yeah, Patty, I hear you.
Yeah, she does whisper it right like time. This thing is really good at hunting. Uses all of its senses, including there's 6 of them, right? Just like kick for a second. Sigh.
It's okay, Patty.
Yeah. Right.
Chill out right
Louder,
now.
sorry. Okay, let me say it louder. I'll pretend she's whispering it.
Okay, same.
Sight, taste. I don't think Lolsy can do this. Sight, sound, taste. Sight. No, I said that.
Bad
touch.
Patty, it's good Patty.
Wait.
We'll get it.
Touch. Smell. So what's the 6th one? It's like heat. That's the sense, right?
Sixth sense,
Gonna
that's like
close my
10
eyes for a
people,
second.
right?
She's gonna close my eyes for a second.
Alright, Brad. Brad, I got cologne. What do you think of me spraying that in the direction we're not going?
That's actually a really good idea.
Nice. Alright, which way are we going? Monster, that's just monsters here.
That's I'm pretty sure that's shit.
Yeah, but that means he's been here. He's probably been all over.
I was about to say.
This is where, some kind of survival or whatever would be great. I don't hunt monsters.
Well, you do now.
Monster Hunter ain't my kind of game.
I'm not a fan of the grinding aspect.
I'm more of a hitman guy myself.
Give me a second. Alright, well, make a decision. The longer you take, the more still we are, the faster it's gonna find us.
Alright, Dorian's pointing that he's going this way, and he's going to do a little spritz of glowing this way.
Alright.
Okay. Do you want to take this? Or...
I was just gonna say, no, I was just say Brad and Patty follow you, go on.
Alright, go north. You spritz that cologne, Dorian, and you move the other way. As you do, how do you progress the other way?
Very
what
carefully.
manner? All right. I need you to roll for me a dex stealth in that case.
Wait, are you invisible right now?
I do have I'll take it off if...
I was gonna say, you pointed and they wouldn't see you.
That is fair. I should probably take it off.
Okay.
So if this thing sees me, it's on them now. I can pass the blame.
Dorian, I need you to roll again.
Oh. -2. -2.
Yeah, he counted the -2.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is fine. I can accept this. Or...
Okay, cool.
I will desperately be throwing that -2 at you.
Alright, it's a count.
All right. So, you move on forward after spritzing the cologne. You come to further, tunnels of this cave. Where do you go?
I don't like how long and narrow this is. I don't know, he whispers back, do either of you know monster behavior?
Carmine. Brad's like, can't. Oh yeah. No, I don't do that. But it's a good thing I know a little bit, because otherwise we'd be really screwed over. She seems to be holding it together slightly.
Alright. Good job, Patty, keep that up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll go soft this way. Anyone disagree?
It's up to you. I'm literally just following your go ahead here.
We survived this. I deserve a promotion. He'll spritz over here.
Where he goes, I just want to keep in mind, I am not good at sneak attacks. I have a sledgehammer. Strong, but I am slow.
Alright, so spritz here and moving this way.
Okay, cool. As you progress forward, I'm going to need you to make... first of all, I'm going to need you to make a perception, and then I'm going to need you to make a dex stealth for me, please.
3 on the perception, and 2 success on the stealth.
Okay. As you're moving further and you kind of become more accustomed to the light, you notice something about, the walls and the ceiling. There are holes in them. They are just too small to fit you, but around them and along the walls in certain, random patterns, there seem to be, scraping like remnants of claw marks, essentially.
Any resemble the moles at all, or just totally different?
You don't know.
Fair enough.
If you wanted to identify it, it would either be a memory or a wit survival.
Let's do a memory.
Okay.
What is that?
Intelligence composure.
That's much. Come on, brain, do things. What?
Okay. So, you're looking at the claw marks, and you don't think it was like the mole. I mean, whatever this thing is, certainly likes to go in rock and under things, but it doesn't. You don't think it's the mole. It doesn't seem like it anyway. And as you stand up, you hear something in the distance.
I think I heard the sound effect. Did you guys hear it?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. Did you play one, Shark?
Just a random one?
Oh, I didn't know if you played a sound.
No, I didn't know.
Okay, that's my bad. Go on.
I
Sorry.
didn't know.
There's
The thing you hear is kind of like the skittering of... You've heard this sound, unfortunately, before, Dorian. It's the sound of bone on rock. Like something's just been dropped somewhere deep in the cave. And then there's a scraping sound, and then silence for far too long. Something is up.
Alright, so we're playing Hunter versus Hunter. Yeah, that's...
You are indeed, and it is at this point that I'm going to have to ask you to roll your initiative.
Oh, well, I rolled the first possible one. Modifier is...
The modifier is from what? It's your...
When I have a gun out, I
Is it
get
your-
+3 initiative.
No, that's fine. I just mean general modifiers with thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. Just... Well, I'm not sure. I was just trying to remember.
Hold on, I have it here. It's dexterity and composure.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So,
It's not very high. Let me think. That would be... Wow. Alright. Still better than yours. And then... Patty's not going to be having a good one. We're just going to say Patty is with Brad. And I'm going to be right back.
okay, cool. I'll set this up. Alright, so we've got no, behave, thank you. So we've got Darian 11. I would like to add a name to Dorian, please. You know it's you, Dorian. And what else am I going to have? Do you like my indicator of
Oh, you get out of here, monster.
No.
You're not invited to your own house.
What did I miss?
I now have an indicator for the monster on the initiative board.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yep. do you have Patty stats or like? Am I?
Oh, the initiative is the thing I roll.
Oh shit! I'm a gumbus.
That's Brad's initiative is going to fall under Brad's.
Right. Cool. All right then. So, where you all are at the moment, there's a skittering sound that like kind of gets closer to you from one of the holes, but you don't really have time to tell which one before there's like what sounds like a loud cough splutter, and then the sound of something moving through the air at quick speed, and then as a cloud envelops you.
Oh, what the heck? We're banning chemical warfare. Get out of here.
Fucking So, you at the moment cannot, like, you straight up can't see anything in this. Any perceptions that you make based on sight will be a -2, but you will be free to make perceptions based on other senses. Brad and Co. You are up.
Faced him. No, I'm kidding. Dorien can't see what they do, so go ahead and skip me.
Oh, can he not?
Well, he's in the smoke, and they are outside of it. Unfortunately, token placement actually matters for once.
Oh yeah, it does. Dorien, there's fuckloads of smoke. What do you do?
1 sec. I'm checking something.
Alright. Do you have like some...
No, let me...
A trained observer might have some magic.
That's what I'm checking. Yeah, ignore
it.
penalties. I don't know what it ignores though.
We'll say 2.
So I'm good.
Wait, is it... Wait, so...
I'm trying to check what how much.
Because I thought there was... So that's like the first dot, trained observer?
I think so. I'm assuming.
We'll say 1.
Trying to see if it gives me better detail somewhere. Okay, with the 1 dot version, the trained observer ignores penalties up to 3 on perception rolls.
Damn, holy crap. Are you serious? Well, it's a good thing this was a 4 penalty. I'm kidding. The shark.
It's fine. But yeah, there is you are in smoke. It is difficult to see. You find yourself coughing a bit. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to back up to Patty.
Okay. You back up out of the smoke. It billows a bit as it like as you leave it, but it kind of like hangs where it is.
He's gonna quickly wrap his second scarf around Patty. Give him a quick, or give her a quick rundown. This is an invisibility scarf. Try to stay out of fight. Find a corner or something.
Enough.
Too bad she's wrapped in it.
Alright, you wrapped her. It's invisible. Brad is surprised and confused. He's like, fair enough. He places her down, and then he's like, crap. Patty, stay here. Place something so we know where you are, or something. And then you just hear...
How many cologne bottles would I have on me?
We'll say... I don't know, Dorien, how vain are you? How often do you use cologne?
I am intensely vain.
Well, it does not work towards your favor. I'd say that's how little you have in the bottle.
What was that?
Roll a 1d10. Roll
Oh, roll
10.
10.
You got a new bottle. We'll say you have 10 big uses of it that can like fill a hallway, and you've used 2 of them.
Okay. Should probably keep track of that somewhere.
You can use your tokens, Bubble.
Ah, right, yeah.
Here, we'll make it intense. Is it 8? Why is it 8 divided by 1?
It's 8 out of 10.
Here. I can make it 8 out of 10 for you. And then it will be, then we can so that way it's more intense.
And these were my bullet.
Yeah.
Bing, bing.
So now we know how much, you know?
Alright, and I guess I'll just re-stealth.
Okay.
Never mind. I will not re-stealth.
You do not re-stealth, Dorian. You are very fortunate not to get a crit fail there, but you do not re-stealth. As you move forward, you're that confident about like the fact that you're just like smoke bombs. What is this, amateur hour? That you kind of like confidently stride forward without really taking any notice of how loudly you're stepping.
Nice. You gotta have confidence, they'll back down.
Do you move any further from here?
Oh, am I still
Yeah,
going?
because you were here. You have. What's your movement speed?
11.
Okay, so you've used half of it.
Well, I already sprayed my cologne over here, so I don't want to go. Yeah, did I roll a perception to see if I could look through?
To see if you could what? Sorry?
I want to see if I can get a glimpse through, like, any kind of motion in the smoke.
Okay. Roll for me, please, a perception. Like, do you get immunity to minuses, or?
I can ignore up to -3 penalty.
Okay. Then in that case, yeah, roll a regular perception roll.
That's fair.
Smoke bomb.
Right. And all right, Jesus. Dorian, you are the reason that like you're going to be moving forward so confidently is because like you're no stranger to smoke bombs being used on you to confound like to attempt to like confound you when like targets have been a little bit more prepared than you thought and they've tried to get away, but they haven't. So you look through the smoke and you see something move up ahead, but it's kind of like crouched down and like scrabbling a bit, and then it like disappears, and then it's just the regular smoke.
Call out direction.
It's like it's going that way.
All right, run forward, whatever it is.
Brad nods, equips himself with his weapon. I should probably put Patty to the GM layer because you don't know what she is anymore. Hopefully you don't spray her with your cologne.
She's right in the face. Oh, we'd find her.
You're right. Alright, Dorian. You can move.
Right, I'm
You
the
moved
sheriff
10 and a
of
half.
this town.
I think you still in a half movement or no?
Half movement? I can do half.
Yeah.
Swing that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna put this to the map so I can move my token over it. Oh, never mind. Let me move the other map to the map. I'm going to. There we go. So now I can move my token over it, basically.
Hey, nice. I thought I'd put it to the back. I don't know.
No. It was. The fact was just that I would click on it by accident. It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a spritz of cologne over here.
Okay. Well,
Just see if
before
I can
you-
confuse it. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, before you do.
yeah, before you do that, hold on. Just, let's just do some quick measure.
Monster's doing math. I don't like it.
No, it's fine.
That ruler down, Mr. Monster.
Oh. Okay, so running no. The smoke billows, and with your high perception score, you're able to see something moving towards you, Dorian, at great speed. And as it gets closer, and as it is upon you, you see more of a shape of it. It's... How would you describe this creature, Kareem?
It's like if you've ever seen a werewolf in a movie where they're like really scrawny.
Oh, okay.
Like it's ripped, but also muscular. And you mean in general body shape, right? We're not talking specifics yet.
So is this like a scrawny Harry Potter werewolf?
Yes, but it's I don't know how big those are, but it's on all fours. It's Shark. I don't know how much detail you want me to give.
Like, just describe basic shape.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's about all you get then. It seems to have like its face doesn't look like, or its head does not look like a dog head or like that though. It's more of this weird cone shape. That's about it.
Okay. I'm referencing something.
Oh, what did I say? Yeah, that body type.
Yeah. And as it, as this creature lumbers towards you, Dorian, it seems to kind of lumber past you, and it takes a good hearty swipe. I'm gonna need you to take.
What's the defense? What's your defense?
Yeah, what's your
My-
defense?
My defense is 3. Do I get a chance to do something as it's swiping?
Well, it's its turn, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was checking.
It grazes you with a claw, and you feel it bite, but you do feel lucky, like it just sort of nicked you, and I'm gonna need you to take 1 lethal.
Oof.
Here, Shark, I don't know if you want to like. Oh wait, that's bad. I was gonna draw like a square, and in black square you can use it in the sun.
Yeah.
Here. There you go.
Thank you.
don't know if you want to put it like
Oh,
right
um,
there.
Yeah, I'll put it here for now. So it's made its move.
Shark, just play me like a player. Do I see that?
I'm roll a perception -2 because you're looking to.
I will make a noise when I get hit.
Yeah, do I get a bonus for noise?
Yes. Reduce it to -1.
Okay. And I'm already armed, which is nice. All right, let me see. So that would be a wits composure. So. Oh, I was lucky.
Very lucky, yeah. So yeah, you're looking through like the mist. Like Brad looks through the mist and he's able to make out the shape of the commotion that's going on, and he's also able to clearly make the distinction between Dorian and whatever creature is attacking him, or like hitting him as it moves, basically.
All right, Brad will take this opportunity to strike whatever is moving with his massive sledgehammer. He doesn't know what he's hitting on the body, particularly, but he's going for a general attack.
Brad.
Just trying to make sure I got everything in. Say it's that. Ha! He misses.
He
Brad, you
does
failed me.
miss. He does.
He's a spicy pool, too.
Very spicy. Dorian, what do you do?
I'm a quick draw that cream bottle and throw the whole thing in its face. See if I can screw up its sense.
Ooh, spicy. That's good.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a dex weaponry then in that case, because you're throwing something. Or is it dex athletic? Is it dex weaponry or
It's
dex athletics?
the same roll either way.
Either roll.
Come on, dice, help me out here. That's a oneer. It's a splash. It's a lick.
Okay.
Come on, gravity.
Not all of it connects anywhere near as much as you'd like. And you're kind of looking as the cologne like that misses, like splashes uselessly away, and you're like, oh no, my good cologne.
Money.
I got that from Cuba.
However, due to your proximity and the fact that you react so quickly to it, you do hear like the telltale sound of like a kind of wet impact noise, and kind of like a something between like a screech and a roar, but it's like in surprise. And the creature kind of like shakes itself and like staggers over this way a bit.
That's a dead end, buddy.
Well, yeah. Would you like to see where it's going?
Yes.
Okay. Perception.
Let me try that one again. Okay, just a 1.
Wow,
Nice.
that is unlucky.
Yeah, that is very unlucky.
It better make up for it in the gunshots, I
I was
swear.
about to say, everyone is getting unlucky right now, Dorian, even though you had a
Yeah.
great setup.
Yeah, very unlucky. You definitely hit it with the cologne, but again, you feel like it's going this way for a reason. You can't necessarily make out what's this way 100% now because of the smoke. But you know that like you've got a feeling that there's something more to this way.
Am I have actions?
Yeah, you do have. Actually, do you?
No, he used through the cologne, that's the action.
Darn.
Yeah.
I
You
couldn't
can
weasel
move.
another one out.
You
I'm gonna
can
go
move.
back over here.
All right.
Alright. You leave Brad to die alone.
Good
Brad's
job.
a big boy. I believe in him. A big, brave boy.
it go? So you, I'm gonna use like your everyone's previous perception scores, and yeah, you can do yeah.
Is
Until
it
next-
possible that I'm even harder to smell since I smell like everything else now?
Well, you don't know, Dorian. But the going off of like everyone else's previous perception scores, you again can't see much through the smoke for the moment because like you've backed through more of it, so you've made the smoke thicker for yourself. But you are able to hear that that same telltale scrabble of claw and rock, and then it kind of gets a bit distant, and then it fades away.
Well, it shanked me and ran. It was. Brad, you still breathing?
Yes.
Wait, give me a second. What is this?
Why? What did you need me for?
No, not red.
Brad.
Brad.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
Cool.
We already know BB's not breathing.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back. So the smoke clears as you fucking sit there like a coward. I'm just kidding. And
I was
Brad's
manly and I got my perfume all over his face.
Brad's like, sorry about that. I completely was disoriented by the smoke.
Alright, Patty, still here?
He's just like looks at you. No, she's where I left her.
Patty could still hear.
Patty does not respond.
Oh God. Gonna
You
start
go back
feeling
to that
around
step.
where she was.
You feel on her, and she's like, "Hey, look, man,
Just say something.
you don't touch your superior. What do you mean, say something?
I asked if you were still around.
I didn't hear you. Don't touch me." Inappropriate.
Alright, well, you can hand the scarf back.
She gives
Or
it
please
back
take
to
it
you.
off for now.
Takes it off. She
You keep it.
has a
Just take it off for now, so we know where you are.
thumbs up, stands up, kind of wobbles over, follows you. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna check how bad the wound on me is.
Okay.
Kind of gauge what I'm dealing with here.
Roll a either an intelligence or a wits medical. Whichever you roll will depend on what you get.
I'd sure love to have a doctor with me. Wits.
We don't have doctors.
You success.
All right. You're looking at it, and the reason it's not like anywhere near as serious as like it could have been is because it didn't go deep. It still like very much broke the skin and went deeper than the claw marks should go. That is like actually penetrating through the flesh. Please don't do that. But you're kind of you know you'll be all right from it. There might be a scar depending.
One of many.
But yeah. You've had worse.
My suit. Dang. Alright, what's this thing? I go investigate.
Alright. Roll for me, please, either a perception or a wits investigation.
I'm gonna eyeball that. I'm gonna eyeball it a little harder this time.
Okay, you watcher the shit out of it. And,
Well, the Watcher didn't give me very good rolls. He's taking all the eyeballs.
Well, he's dead, so.
Grant us eyes, Watcher. Come on.
no. So, you head on over to this pile of things, and as you get closer, you're kind of able to make remnants of flesh on them in varying states of decay. It's fine. It's kind of a bit teeny bit stink, but you feel like you'll be fine so long as you don't get on up in there.
Oh, sorry, can you repeat that?
Basically, it's a pile of hold on, where did I cut out?
You didn't cut out.
Oh,
She was
I was
just
spacing.
talking in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. It's a pile of like bones. Some have flesh on them, some don't. The flesh is in varying states of decay. It's a little bit stinky because decaying things, but you feel like you'll be fine so long as like you don't get right on up in the pile.
Okay. Go around that sucker.
You go around the pile.
Oh, I am out of. Can I feel a draft?
What do you think would be the roll for that one? Kareem, another perception?
Yeah, that's just perception.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
Come to me, draft. Oh wait, wait, I can still draft. Okay, 2 success.
What is happening? Why are your rolls so bad?
I don't know, man.
Maybe Nick's curse is transferring.
Yeah, Nick
Maybe.
hasn't played for a little bit, so it had to go to someone.
Good. Maybe I'll get good rolls next time.
Take it back, Nick.
No.
I'll give you money, real money, a whole penny. Okay.
No.
It's
Yeah.
coming
See a
from that
drafty
way.
boy?
It's
Oh, no!
coming from that way.
No, this is the worst thing it's done.
Yep.
A good boy.
Oh, it's really killed innocence.
You eat it.
No. What?
It's Wolfgang.
Wait, is it actually Wolfgang?
I don't know. Why don't you roll?
It's too big to be Wolfgang.
Right? There's no way. We wouldn't do that.
Hold on, I can roll.
Yes, you'll
I can
never know.
re-roll all these.
I guess you'll never Oh.
4 success. Is that my doggo?
You're a good boy who is a girl.
She's a beautiful boy.
She was a good boy, but also a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
I got a 4 success to identify that pupper.
That is not your Papa Dorian.
Then I don't care.
Is it my Papa? No. Then it will die.
Okay, can I still tell where the draft's coming from?
Well,
yes,
the same direction
it's-
from before.
Yeah.
Still
It's kind-
this way?
Yep. As you head forward past Doggo, I'm gonna need for you to make another perception for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Raymond, correct.
Oh, I didn't have 10 agains on that one. Sorry, ignore that. Or no, actually no, that's... No, ignore that second roll.
No, you didn't have 10 agains on that one, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah, okay, then all that works out then. 5.
Okay.
Because I didn't have 10 agains on my initial roll too.
Okay. As you move forward, you hear another sound. It is not coming from neither Brad or Patty due to their position. You know this. It's kind of coming from over this way. It's that same skittering sound, that same claw and rock sound. And as you look over, you know, you can kind of presume without needing to see it that somewhere in here there is a tunnel, because the sound gets louder, and then there's kind of like a standard crunch sound as something re-enters the vicinity. And I'm gonna need for you to, because you got that success, I'm gonna need for you to reroll your initiative.
There we go. That's a 19.
There you go, you did it.
Am I able to edit? Oh yeah, I can edit my own. Aha!
Chocolate.
Chocolates! Alright, Dorian, due to your high perception and initiative, you know that there's going to be something coming, and it's moving in this way. What do you do?
Can I take cover here and shoot it as it comes past?
So,
Like,
okay.
Probably can't set up ambush this soon, but
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
You mean the instant kill? Pretty sure only.
no, not that. That take 3 rounds. I mean an actual
No.
ambush.
No.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that only works on humans.
You never know. You can spook an animal.
Do
Do it at a jump.
No, not ambush, the instant kill. I think ambush works fine. Why wouldn't?
Oh no, I'm not getting the instant kill for sure. I need 3 rounds on that.
Yeah.
I just want to do standard
I know.
ambush.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's shoot with that.
Okay. Roll for me, please, a Dex stealth then.
Any bonuses for knowing where it's coming from?
There will be bonuses to your aim. There will not be
Okay.
bonuses to your stealth.
I try. Nope.
No.
No. You kind of like slump against the wall because you're like, haha, I've got you now. Again, Dorien, your confidence is your weakness here. They are misfortune, Bree. That's what they are. And again, as you correctly believed, Dorien, out from this way comes the creature again, but due to you like slumping against the wall, it changes direction. And hello, your
I
friend
shoot it.
returned.
Shoot it right in the face because I've been ready.
Okay.
Do you have? Wait. Oh, we're in initiative order. So yeah, the initiative order isn't there unless you already went. Did he already go?
Yeah, he set up the ambush. And
Well, the thing is, I
If
think
it's gonna
that
take an
just
action
means-
to do that, then
Well,
I was just gonna take cover and just shoot it as it passed. I didn't mean to if it takes an action to stealth, I'm not gonna do it. I want to get the gunshot first.
but you can't shoot it because you didn't see it before. So,
I heard it coming.
well, you know where it's coming from, but you can't take your action on something you don't see. So you can. A blind shot is different, which you could do that if you'd like.
I'll do a blind shot.
So you have to take however that shark says for that.
well, let's see. You're in smoke, and
Is this smoky?
oh
No,
Wait.
you never did that.
no, I didn't, did I? I am an idiot. Let's
You
take it
dingle
back.
monster, you failed.
Let's actually take
Well,
it back a bit.
Shark. Let's say we can just say, you know what, the monster didn't trigger its smoke yet. Go ahead with that.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't.
It seems to have gotten real excited by the fact that you were there, which
Yeah.
means nothing is obstructing what it looks like.
No, it isn't. Hi, friend.
What's that? It's like
Yeah, it's a
Mega's-
friend. It's a friend, Dorian, and it wants
Okay.
to be friends with you.
From far away, it looked like a bird with cute little eyes. Closer, it does
Nope.
not look like a bird with cute little eyes.
That's-
If you'd like, I can give you a reference.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. You can continue. I'll get you a reference.
But yeah, you are able to put together more of like the creature's like appearance from this. It stands again on all fours. It has several protruding like what appear to be tongues or antennae. And several globes that line towards the back of its head. At least you think it's a head. Might not be, you don't know. And it has fur. The fur is very short-haired and appears white in color, but there's a long streak of like darker, almost black fur that runs right down the center of its head, right down its back.
Hey, you know what? Instead of a reference, because I don't feel like getting the link, I can just literally get the token and make it bigger.
You can, it's true.
There you go. There he is. There's the
There
boy.
it is.
You.
He's nice and tonguey.
Yep.
He came to lick you, Dorian. Slurp, slurp.
Does he have a
He
scar over
can-
one of his eyes?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He come to Mlem.
He's
also,
like a monster me.
Yes, and also claw at your abdomen.
I do that too. I'm blind shotting him though.
No worries. You are. Because you're just not aiming at all. But you do know where it's coming from.
He just jumps on me, so I'm shrieking and shooting.
Yeah, basically. So I'll go on -2.
All right. Check what I got here. Okay. Dice, please. Please be nice to me for once.
No. Okay. You shoot, and it hits it, but it does not slow it. In any real sense, but again, it's like with the cologne. You feel like you could have done more damage than what you felt because you did a good shot, but it's still coming at you due to its speed. Your defense is
3.
What's your defense again? 3. Yeah. Again, as it slices at you, I'm going to need you to take another lethal.
Sir, I have a message for you. Give me a moment as I collect it. Here we go. This is a simple thing I sent you.
What is this symbol you are sending?
This is a simple message. Please be nice to me.
Oh, I love that. I love that clip. This is one of the funny when I show you the back of my head. I love 30 Rock.
Yes, we will forget about that for now. It's fine. It's fine.
It's been
he
a
says
long
as
time since we've done
it's
combat.
fine. He says
It's been like half a year.
as he begins to melt and shrivel from shame. It's fine.
Let us continue.
Yep, I'll just be a puddle over in the corner. Mr. Ganley,
Oh yes, hello.
there is a thing. It's doing a scritchy scritch on your subordinate.
Patty has been informed to be a spookhide. The boy shall be not in my town, not in my house. Prepare for strike move. He doesn't say it like that, but he simply raises his weapon and goes to attack. Actually, you know what? He's gonna go for the head. Disorienting. I have to.
That's a cold shot.
Yeah, called shot to the head is -3.
It's either -3 or -5. I can't remember.
It's 3. 5 is hand or eyes.
Uh,
Do you want my very real dice? What? Oh, I'll roll. -3, so that would be.
oh, fuck.
You can confirm my roll is valid if you'd like, Bree. What? Oh. Oh, okay. No. Just what's happening? Okay, yeah. Alright, well, I'll go. He struck. Do you want me to describe it, Shark, or do you want to describe it?
I'll take this one. So the good.
So has Dorian
Mr.
landed a shot on this?
I shot him. I got one bullet.
Yeah. he did get.
It was a baby bullet, but he got in there.
Are you doing health shark or shell?
I am keeping track. Yes.
Okay. This is he used a sledgehammer, so it's bashing on the head. So.
All right. Okay, that's fine.
Keep messing with this snoot. Ruin the snoot.
You messing with oh my god. You messing with the snoot. Ruin the snoot. Jesus. Okay. So, Brad gets in a good ass clobber with the sledgehammer, and the creature stumbles back and away from like everyone involved. Really, to be honest, it's up against the wall for the moment. Like you've really like knocked it away. But as he does so, it makes like a strange coughing and spluttering noise, and it harks up. It harks up like a glob that again makes another and oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted.
And he just decimated the wolf body.
Oh no.
Snack
No.
on the go.
Oh,
There we go.
you deleted a lot by accident. Oh, okay, you didn't delete it. I was like, where did everything go?
Will I be able, on a 19, will I be able to get one last perception and try to get another shot off?
Yes.
I see.
But yeah, it's there now.
I trust you, dice. Come on. Do it for me. One second, I got one more.
Ooh, more spicy.
Alright, just a 3.
Okay. You do another shoot bang as it's against
Oh,
the wall.
that's perception.
Oh, right,
Oh,
okay.
just to see him.
Just to keep track of it and
This-
like
This
see it.
would be the shooty.
He can still, yeah, she can still shoot.
Oh,
Headshot. No, I'm just kidding.
that's tasty. Okay. Again, like due to your perception, you're able to very much keep track of it. And you get a shot off, and this time you can kind of like see it hits it kind of a bit more squarely, and it sort of like shakes itself, and in response it decides, fuck this, and skitters up this wall and into another hole in the wall, and off it fucks.
There he go. Natural habitat.
You.
How curved is that cap or that cave cap?
What do you mean?
The thing you just crawled into. How straight and narrow is it?
Dorian's like, I'm not done with you.
He's pretty much hollering behind it and putting a bullet up there, whether you can see it or not.
That's fair. I'd say if you want to shoot regardless, you can.
He'll do
Yeah,
it.
because you can't necessarily tell in what direction it goes. Roll Dex firearms.
Dorian, you fucking car curved that bullet.
Yeah, so you act quickly, and you fire a shot in there, angry that it has the audacity to keep running the fuck away and pulling this bullshit on you. That's twice now you've been hit. Fuck's sake. And there's more of an audible squeal, but still like the telltale like skitter sound, but it does stop for a moment, and as you hear kind of like a and then it squeals, and then it continues to scrabble. But the noise fades away after a moment.
God damn. Everybody all right?
Patty gives you a thumbs up while just kind of hanging on Brad, and Brad's like, we gotta hurry up. We gotta find our way out of here.
All right, Breeze. I do the fingers to the air thing, but he's got gloves on.
Perception.
Okay, good thing we're gonna do that again.
No, it's fine.
Just ignore that one. This is better.
You want what? Do you want to know why Trained Observer is GM's favorite merit? It's because that bull crap is so annoying for GMs as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
this works with his kit too.
Mm-hmm. I do. So, Dorian, you stand for a moment and you wait for the breeze to sort of flow naturally, and it seems to go that way.
All right, let's.
As you step forward,
All right,
you know,
whatever this is.
yeah, good job on that. You just stepped into a fairly a knee-deep puddle of water without thinking. Roll Dex Athletics.
I'm just so mad right now. Does this count as defensive?
No.
But the water's attacking me.
No.
No.
I feel attacked right now.
You got a really good perception to notice the wind, and you were like, "Cool, I will step forward," and then you didn't
Dorian,
notice
I
the thing
came
in
here-
front of you.
He's checking the wind. He's checking the new cut in his
having a good
torso.
time right now. Garbage.
All right, yeah. You
You
might-
I did
Yeah.
fancy feet.
at last, yeah. You keep your footing, but your shoes are wet, as are your socks. Good job.
I hate this. I suddenly hate this cave. He says out loud. All right.
And Patty's like, don't worry, they're waterproof, while Brad is carrying her. Brad just walks through the water, unlike you, doesn't avoid it.
Hey, I didn't avoid it either the first time. Rocks. And another dead doggo. 1 second. You must do the check. However unlikely. Okay.
Yes, it is your son!
No, my daughter. The other one.
The other
That's a 6
one is the better one.
Yeah, this is the better one.
Yeah. It is the better one.
Yeah,
Hey, good job. Yeah. Good job, Dorian. It's the super better one. You're doing good. Well done.
Oh,
It's not your dog.
Good.
Neither's that, actually.
is that my dog?
Yes. It's clearly
No,
your dog.
Wolfgang turned into a human before she died. No.
I knew it.
I knew it all along.
Secret werewolf.
But yeah, so you see that, Dorien. What do you do?
Is it strictly human? I see weird white things. It's probably skull, but I don't know.
Yeah, roll up.
Like werewolf.
Does it taste like human?
It looks kind of bipedal, but it's all red and weird. Roll a perception.
Oh wait, there's more.
That's racist, shark.
I got a 4.
Well, actually, it's not racist, Kareem, because it has no skin. So, way to judge.
No skin. Game, set, and match, bitch.
Damn, you can't be racist against someone if you don't know what skin color even had in life. Checkmate. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it has no skin, Dorien.
So that's cute. Unpleasant sight around the corner. Heads up.
We've been doing this job as long as you, Dorien. Or longer.
Oh, this job.
Oh, I'm a hitman. No, I'll just have Patty say that in canon. My name's Dorien. I kill people for a living.
Are you doing a percept?
Yeah, he's doing a little peeky.
Okay. Do that perception, son.
Yeah. He takes out his eyes, checks around the corner.
Peeky peek.
He peeks.
Dorien peeks around. Oh, well, hello.
Hello, monster.
Hellish. John Monster Jumpster.
Oh no, monster, no.
How much I get for that comic, Tori? I'm just kidding.
$10,000.
Alright. Hellish.
Then perish. Yeah, basically.
I'll grab it before I go to bed tonight. It's done. It's on the schedule now.
Yep. More low light tunnels, Dorien. You kind of hear like a scatter of a rock ahead. And you hear like another kind of scary noise, but you're not 100% sure what it is.
Yeah, it's going to classify every sound as spooky. It's going in the spooky document. Is the wind still going this way?
Yes.
Jeez.
All right. There's a pile of what looks like rocky debris ahead of you, Dorien.
He looks up.
Yeah, there's some. There are some holes in the ceiling.
Are there any loose rocks where he is right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab one and chuck it at one of the holes.
All right. You do that. Nothing seems to happen.
I don't trust you. I'm gonna start stalling.
Okay. Dex stealth.
Alright, my
Sure.
dice rolls are coming back. Thank you, dice.
Mm-hmm. You had to go through dice purgatory.
But I got on the train and I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Reroll.
It's -2.
I was about to say that too. It's minus. He did roll with a -2 reroll.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like somebody's going to then perish.
Hey.
This doesn't roll good.
Oh.
Reroll.
Stop it. Stop the monster. Is he getting any minuses from Cologne?
You don't know.
Winks into the darkness, please.
This work.
Reroll.
Oh my God, what is this?
It's gonna be a 0 this time. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah. Gets
Dice.
5. No.
It is.
That's fine.
Please be
It's
the
fine.
0.
No, it's fine.
Oh boy.
Good
Okay,
job.
so Dorian, you sneak.
I'm gonna die. Okay. Breeze. Where's the breeze coming from?
Oh no, senpai just
It's coming. It's coming from this way.
Cool dive roll. Bam. Like they do in the movies.
You want to do a stealthy dive roll?
Yes.
Dex Athletics +2. No, -2. Sorry.
I like the +2.
That's not for you. Takes it away.
Please, sir. Can I have another?
Yes, puts on another -2.
Oh! 1.
Okay. Yeah. You. Hold on.
Let me just be an action movie star monster. Come on.
Oh.
Come down here and help me out.
Yeah.
It's not double me.
Do you have danger sense, Dorian?
No, I don't. That was a BB thing.
Hmm. Okay. So, you do your stealthy dodge roll, and you're like, haha, got him.
At least I'll feel cool before I die.
But, regrettably, you hear another, and all of a sudden, hold on, what, you've dive rolled over here, yes? Yes. You have indeed dive rolled over there. As has some nice lovely smoke to accompany you that's now like completely obscured your vision.
Can you hit someone else this time? He says.
Well, as you implore to the unfeeling darkness of loneliness around you, I'm going to need you to roll an initiative.
Kills Patty. It just kills Patty. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
This kills the patty.
this Dorian, this is exactly what you wanted. You said move 5 feet ahead so it wouldn't affect them.
I'm allowed to be angry about it though, because everything's everyone else's fault.
Okay, good point.
I was concerned why Patty disappeared, but then I remember I did that.
Yeah,
I
then.
made that.
Yes, so
Yes.
now she's dead.
Roll an initiative, Dorian.
"19 again."
Oh, nice. Okay. you feel like something else is about to happen, Dorian, but you don't fucking know what just
I'm
yet.
gonna use my magic eyes. Or just my normal eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, 5 success.
Oh well, bloody hell, Dorian. This is clearly where you've been saving your successes. Good job, well done. So, yeah, it's gonna be coming from above you, and it sounds faster, more desperate in its scrabbling.
I'm gonna casually sidestep over here. Get a gun ready for when it comes out.
How do you sidestep?
Very carefully.
Hmm?
Very carefully.
Take stealth, friend.
Oh, okay. I get it. I got your hint right away. F2.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like whoever just put that face there, because I thought... I saw from the corner of my eye, I was like, oh god, it's coming from behind.
Oh, that's do you do anything else?
Well, you probably noticed I sidestepped. Oh well, I don't know that.
Do you do anything else?
He's just aiming at the hole.
Okay. You go to aim and oh no, what should happen? But someone's dropped in for a visit, Dorian. It's your friend.
Friend.
And
You do the
yes.
shootings.
And
Is coming out of the hole?
yes.
Do the shootings.
Well, it's not your turn.
What?
Did you...
I held my shoots.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, you held the right. Okay, cool. Wait. Yes. 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 Right. Okay. Cool.
Whatever. Just let Dorian shoot.
Dex
We'll just go with
firearms. Dex firearms.
We will go back to our previously scheduled combat next time.
Yes, we will. Again, Dorian, you feel like you're getting more and more accurate with these shots. Like you certainly like plucked it good with that one. It lands on you like its mouth was open and you fired into the mouth, and it kind of makes like a squealing noise and its mouth like kind of closes as it like lands on you, but so it's like attack isn't quite as lethal as it could have been perhaps, but
Yeah, my head was probably gonna be in there.
all the same, you know, it's not exactly a fun time to have, because there are teeth, and here's the thing about the tongues, you feel them, and they're actually, you know how cats' tongues are like kind of semi-barbed so that they can like scrub themselves when they lick?
Is not semi-barbed.
This is straight up like
I'm not into this.
hold on.
Not loving it.
Dorian, didn't you take lethal earlier?
I have 2 lethal on me.
Those are bashing.
Oh, I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Which one's lethal? Yes. Okay, yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, sorry.
Yeah. So those are some Barbie boobs, and they do not feel good on your skin. Nor do the teeth. Take 3 lethal.
Ow. Cease.
He
Cease and
munch.
desist, sir.
He munch and he lem. Whether or not he ceases and or desists is up to him. He also might be up to Brad.
How's the smoke doing?
It's some smoke.
There's noise again.
Well, yeah. So hopefully he doesn't hit you, because he can see probably a blob.
I think I'm covered in monster.
All right. Well, sorry, Dory. Yeah, it's alright. He hits you too, but not with enough force that it hurts you.
I did the stupid. Okay. Nice. Let me roll a thing. Ooh. So Brad plonks this creature. He actually manages to hit it, thank God. And again it kind of like staggers, but it staggers way more than it had done previously, to the point where like it kind of semi-stalls and like one leg drops out from under it, but then it sort of like semi-catches itself and starts to like hoist itself back up on its own strength again. Dorian, you're up.
I'ma shoot it.
Whoa, creative.
Really changing up my actions here. 3. You're just kind of leaning up a little bit to shoot.
Okay. All right. You get off a solid shot, and you're actually making use of like its stun time, and it like turns around and like screeches at the both of you. It's decided like you're not really worth the time, Dorian, for the moment, because you keep hurting me. So it decides to like wander on over to Mr. Ganley for some munch, and
Brave boy sticking around.
yeah, right.
Of course, some munch.
Yep, he'd do that.
Hey man, he's an animal. He doesn't have much choice.
Yep.
He's a cornered animal.
Yeah, he really kind of is. And he gives a good old slasheroo on Brad Ganley for however much that is worth.
Brad grabs tongues, rips them out of face. Let's go. I was kidding.
I mean, you can try that if you want.
Why not? My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Shit. Okay, cool. Why not? Brad's a strong boy.
Okay, strength roll.
It's gonna be minus a lot, but let's see.
Yeah, strength roll -4.
Alright.
Heard of bear wrestling? Have you ever heard of tongued beast monster wrestling?
I mean, clearly Brad has. I'm also gonna need to roll another thing.
There's a tongue, and now he has none.
Oh my god. This fucking thing. So,
Is that a resolve composure?
no, that was not a resolve composure. That was the thing. That was the thing that you need if a certain amount of damage is taken. So, would you like to describe what happens with Brad and this creature in the tongues, Kareem?
Yeah, well, essentially, I'm gonna say in perfect, wonderful, like cinematic realm, the smoke clears, Dorian, and you see Brad, and he's not tired anymore. It looks like he's fed up. He looks at this thing that's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm really prepared, but it's kind of like, it's like I can barely stand up deal. And as it like goes for something, it like tries, it jumps at him. Brad essentially grabs its tongues in one hand somehow. And just jolts it so hard that it essentially tears them out of its mouth.
Ish.
And Shark, I don't know, what's his response to that? I think it's awake, so...
Yeah. Amazingly, this creature, despite everything it's been through, is still fucking conscious.
I'm gonna go ahead and add that he face, for good measure.
Yeah.
So have fun with that one, Dorian.
Well, Dorian can have fun with it because it's his turn now.
Sitting up slightly more. Another bullet.
Oh, yeah, enough bullet.
Yep. Yeah, that's...
Dorian, do you want to describe what happens? It's up to you, Tori.
If he can, he'll aim right down the same hole with all the tongues, or where the tongues used to be.
Perfect. It's emptied out for you.
Yep.
A nice hole right to the brain.
Yeah, it's almost like a hole-in-one in golf. You shoot the bullet right through, and it just fucking bursts like a watermelon.
There was a point in that man's head where if you shot it, it blew up.
Yeah, it's essentially like, there's no more of that. There's no moving. You know what? Just to add to it, I'll go ahead and tell you, you do blow its face out, and its body kind of seizes a bunch, and it's very unsettling until finally it essentially stops and just lays cold.
He does a finger kiss. Job well done. Finale done. He lays down.
Nope, get up. Let's go.
Let
me...
Can I tempt you to be carried?
No, let's go. Which way?
Okay, sent. Or not sent, whatever, wind.
Yeah.
Crap, I rolled the wrong dice, ignore that.
Ignore me.
In fact, they same amount of successes anyway.
What?
Two success.
Well, don't forget you have the reroll.
Yeah, I just did that. I'm just subtracting the last four dice.
All right.
Still only one success.
Right. Where did it? Yeah. Okay. So you know it's coming from that way.
He's gonna give the body one more kick before he heads out.
So you lead the way.
As he's heading out, he runs back and shoots it again. Then he'll come back.
Okay. Count your bullets.
He is down to one now.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job, Dorian. Let's go.
What's Dorian's vice?
That's lust.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Impulse control.
Yeah, he has zero.
No, because that one was more out of wrath than anything else. So.
All right, fair enough. All right. Go ahead, Dorian.
Wind was going this way.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are just rocks. Yeah.
I'm hoping to God that thing didn't have a mate or something.
It's me, his father.
No.
I'm even bigger and stronger than my son.
Now we're having daddy issues.
Trip
No. I summon my stand.
Oh my god. River comes up. Daddy! Alright, let's go. Not doing this, let's go.
Alright.
Well, how convenient. The end of the cave. No, I'm just kidding.
You do indeed progress further. The tunnel gets wider for you from this point, Dorian, and it's a little windy at points from here, I can tell you. But it's more or less like a straight connecting tunnel with no diverging paths, and you follow that for the next couple of minutes.
Cool.
Mission success, boys. Let's go get ice cream.
We did it.
Nothing
Phoebe,
else could
you've
possibly go
walked
wrong.
along. You've walked along the path that you've been instructed to walk along, as a good girl would in the Death Realm. Good job. Shark, do you want to describe the scene? Up to you.
I mean,
Try.
I feel like you'll do a better job of it because you did most of the design work here, so you fucking crack on, my dude.
Fair enough. You essentially walk down this path for what seemed like very long, like 10 minutes. It's not that long before you notice to go a little uphill. And as it goes uphill, you notice it's the same exact kind of pattern, except you are going on top of a hill, which is odd because as we noted, everything is kind of a wide expanse of nothing. But there's something else a little odd about it. Is the large amount of just dark and gray is clearly cut through by something that you notice up in the sky. Feel free to roll a perception.
Will do.
Okay. So you look up in the sky, and you notice something very eerie, ominous. It looks like something watching you. It looks like you can't tell if it's something watching you or if it's just two very colorful shapes in the air. It seems to be two swirly mixes between orange and red that are kind of close to each other. And you see what looks like, although you see a lot of obstruction though. So you can't really tell because one success isn't enough. Sorry. But it's almost fully obstructed by smoke, but you can see that, and it beams light directly on you as you walk along this path.
Okay. I guess I'll... Hey, this music. Okay, sorry. I guess I'll keep walking along the path and see what the light illuminates.
Oh, it seems to be following you.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just keep walking ahead then.
Where do you think you are going, Bibi Plamondon? A sudden booming voice calls to you.
Bibi freezes and is looking everywhere for where the voice could have been. Hello?
I'll give you a clue. It's up here.
She kind of looks up, kind of squinting at the light, and goes, are you the one following me?
Yes, Bibi. I am God.
Wait, what? Sorry, that's more me. Can I roll to see if this guy's shitting with me? Who the fuck this is?
I mean, if you want.
I think I have to. Can I roll an intelligence empathy?
If you want.
That would be an empathy. It'd be a wits empathy.
Wait, so-
You don't know. I mean, like, apparently, like, you're dead, but like this thing, I mean, it's in the sky, right? And it's got light coming from it, right? And it's got the booming voice commanding, and it seems likely.
I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in.
Yes, I gathered. Do you need a minute?
Maybe? Thank you? She is so confused. She didn't
Unfortunately. Oh, right, no, go on.
No, let's continue.
No, continue. Continue, it's fine.
No, she's just very confused, did not expect kind of thing.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, I can't give you one because I have a schedule to keep.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Thank you for being so understanding.
You're welcome. So, what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
I have 3 questions for you, Bibi Plamondon. Because you have died.
Right. She's gonna deflate a bit again.
You died due to mild ineptitude that resulted in a major mistake. Fortunately, you were able to mitigate the effects of that mistake and sacrifice yourself so that your friends did not suffer from your misgivings.
So no one else got hurt?
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Thank God. I mean, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
She's still so confused. She's still trying to wrap her head around this.
It makes me glad to know that you are polite.
Okay, right, so, the question?
Yes. Do you want to live?
She goes quiet for a very long moment, and then looks up at the lights, and quietly says, yes.
The light, both softens and intensifies. It's like if a stage light became less focused, but like the brightness turned up.
Goodness, okay.
Very well. Then we can proceed to the next question. I am prepared, Bibi Plamondon, to offer you a deal.
Oh? What that be? Jacques?
Give me a sec. There's kind of like the pause that you're hearing is just kind of in real time, and then there's like the shuffling of some papers, and then right, yes, where were we? Ah, yes, the deal.
Are you okay?
I do not have to answer your questions. I am God.
Fair enough, Father.
Yes, it is. So, I am prepared to have someone else take your place.
What?
Your death is not yet set in stone, Bibi Plemondon. There is much you can still accomplish. You are not yet finished on the mortal plane. However, you have died. I can alter things so that someone else passes on in your place. But you must choose who it is. And it's at that point, BB, that materializing in front of you are two pieces of no, they're not paper. They're essentially like photos, but they're turned photo sides down, and they float in front of you.
Can BB flip them over?
You can.
Who do I see?
Do you flip over both of them?
I'll flip over one first, see what's on under the first one.
Which one do you flip?
Let's say the one on the left. Wait, before she attaches it, goes, so these two are my options?
Yes. They have been selected.
Am I allowed to see who they are without choosing yet?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to be sure. Alright, I flip over the one on the left then.
It's your mum.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, who's the one on the right?
It's your dad.
Oh, fuck me twice. You can't be serious. I can't choose my...
Of course I'm serious, BB. I am God.
Then this is way too cruel. I can't make a choice like this.
The eyes seem to... Well, not the eyes, but the lights seem to move closer to you. Do you choose neither? Do you reject the choice?
I think BB's gonna struggle to not cry again. And,
If you want to roll a res comp, you can.
I will roll Rescom not to cry. Do I?
The tears are in your eyes, BB, but they do not fall.
She shakes her head and pushes the pictures away, turning them, pushes the pictures away and says, "No, I can't choose. I can't go back in the life of someone else." Then...
Oh, sorry, go on.
Then, what was the point of what I did, if I was just going to come back using someone else's life? That's what she says.
Because you are still needed, BB Plamondon. The world is not done with you yet. And both of the pictures explode.
Oh shit.
They do not explode into paper. They explode into small bits of blood and viscera.
Good goddamn.
You have chosen unwisely, I am afraid. As in life, so in death.
She snuffles.
On to the third question.
Stop that.
It's at that point that like you're looking at like what was the photos of your parents, BB, that from the puddles of where the photos hovered, rise 2 vials. One is kind of like a weird murky grey tinged with yellow. The other is a mixture of faded pastels, blue, pink, and yellow.
Okay.
Before you is the final choice, BB. You cannot return to the world of mortals unaltered. You have passed over, and being brought back requires a further sacrifice from you. You must choose how you return. The darker portion of the two will make it so that you value things, all living things, in the highest possible regard. The thought of sin and miscarriage of justice in any fashion will be incomprehensible to you, that you will not even consider the slightest transgression against another living thing.
Okay.
The other, it will free you of all the inhibitions that mankind is attached to. It will free you from mental consequence from any action that you take in your second chance.
God, they're both equally terrible. I was actually thinking about it. What happens if I do drink both? Now, I don't know if BB's cheeky enough to drink from both vials, is the thing.
You can do whatever you want. You can honestly do whatever you want.
Let me think. Extreme pacifist sounds super restricting. Interesting though. It's angelic BB taken to extreme. Eat this.
And then flip off God.
Do not vote God.
This is not the advice. This is not the wisdom I sought. Okay,
Do I
secondly...
Do not even think about voring me, BB Plumondon.
How can you know?
What the fuck?
Could someone quote Shark saying that, please?
Okay. Alright, so either that or I have completely unchained BB, which sounds absolutely fucking hilarious.
Replace Django Unchained with BB Unchained.
BB unchained. So I'm so interested in what would happen if I drank from both vials.
Those are all 3 perfectly acceptable options.
BB thinks
You could also
from-
just eat the sand, as someone suggested.
But I don't like sand.
I mean, did he specifically say it at the big when he first gave both these options? Did he specifically say I could only choose one vial?
He didn't.
Oh. All right. Why would I put sand in the vials? Okay.
Yeah,
This is Raymond's way of dealing with
Yeah.
this.
Why
Okay.
would you do that? It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I look up at supposedly God, who tried to make me choose between my parents. That kind of made me horrified. I then take both vials And then thinking. Actually, she'll look up and say, "There's no other way for me to return. Something about me has to change."
It is as you say.
She takes both vials then,
Mhm.
bottles of both of them,
Mhm.
and she'll roughly drink half of each.
Okay. So, once again, you refuse to choose one option. There are consequences for this, but you have drunk a total of 1 vial. Always clever, BB. But are you prepared for the consequences of this last bout of cleverness, when previously you have been marred by ineptitude? And it's at this point, BB, that you start to feel... you feel more complete than you have done. And I need you to roll for me a perception. Well, actually, you don't even need this.
Okay.
You look down at yourself, and hey, that hole in your chest is gone, and your left arm's back, and your ear is in one piece again, and you're physically whole, but you feel something shift in your skin, and in your hair, and in your eyes, and your teeth, and your tongue. You feel different.
Well, I guess in terms of a reference, you can keep going, but just don't. I have. Bree wants to help me with something. You.
I mean, I was going to be basically like singing there, but and it's as you feel different, BB, that you double over and you vomit for the first time in like a while, and you can actually quite feel this. It feels tangible to you, but it's a mixture of what appears to be glitter paint and black sludge.
Oh God!
And, like it's as you look at that, you stumble over to the side, and you feel. You know that particular kind of ill that you are where like you feel weak and you're kind of drifting in and out of consciousness, but because of how ill you are, you can't ever really fall asleep.
Right, okay.
You feel that. And
Great.
then a moment passes, and then once again you find yourself in darkness. And Kareem, if you want, you can take it from there.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Dorian, you spaghetti noodle. Well, it's funny you say that, Shark. According to Bree, she has a solution. So we'll see, and I will stall.
Okay.
I might end up using both. So, Dorian, you walk through, and the cave begins to go back to the more original. Are you on the? Did I put you guys on the map? I think I forgot to. Yes, I did.
I see lots of dark.
Yeah, no, I just forgot to put you on the map. And you see that essentially, the cave begins to turn to what it was when you first entered it, the more lighter walls and more stone than ice, etc. It starts to move a little more towards what you expect to find near the entrance of said cave. But yay! It looks like Patty is also alive. I was gonna say happy, but she's pretty unaware of the situation. She's not lost or like she knows where she is. She's just tired. Everyone's tired, right? So what do Dorian?
Dorian's got a gun in one hand and he's holding wounds with the other. Everything's fine. And one bullet.
Alright. Brad follows behind you. As you walk into this room, you notice a big, empty, expansive nothing. Not empty, expansive nothing. From what you see, it's dark and you don't see it much.
He's stealth. He's not even bothered right now.
Alright, I was gonna say, don't worry about it. You come across what looks like a fountain. Or, I guess less of a fountain and more. It's like a fountain without any water coming out of it. And it's like filled up. But it seems there's a figure in it. It looks like something curled up. It's under the water, so it's hard to tell.
Raises an eyebrow to it. Like a nest or something.
As you go closer to it, Dorian, I'm gonna have to.
He's got his gun trained on it.
Take a second, because I gotta. Oh, there we go. Oh, wonderful, Bree. This is amazing. All right.
Oh my god.
Just a
Yes.
second. Sorry, Bree just saved the day? Question mark.
Mhm.
Give me XP.
Bree gets infinite XP.
Yes.
What is the name of this file, Bree?
Tunnels makes rule.
Okay.
You called it fucking Tunnel Sakes Rule. God. You trash child. I love it.
Oh shit. I moved it too far down.
Where did you put it?
I made it small and then it disappeared.
I was absent for the last part of BB's thing, so this is gonna be an utter surprise to me.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be another surprise to everyone.
Okay.
It will. It will.
Alright, you see what looks like a naked, curled up figure, and BB, you wake up underwater and not breathing.
I
Yeah, I was gonna say, BB, go ahead.
She flounders and panics.
You see this, Dorian. Go ahead with the interaction.
Alright, okay, no. Stop. Stop, we're back in the cave. What is that thing?
BB, you see Dorian, and he's got his gun pointed at you.
What's he doing there?
Does it
Check
look like
out.
BB?
Roll a memory or a perception.
I'll take
Without
perception.
you don't get trained observer though. It's
Ah, that's still
basically-
better, I think.
you know, Dorian. There's something about that button nose and that beanie. It happens to be the only piece of clothing she's wearing that tips
Wait,
you
for
off.
real?
It's the only piece of clothing she's wearing.
What the heck?
That tips you off to this looks a lot like someone who's supposed to be dead. And BB, this is not just water. This is a very similar viscous fluid to what you entered, what you was supposedly the realm of death. So there's a lot of things that can happen to here. Dorian, if you want specific perceptions, BB, if you want other things, Brad is not coming near this situation. And Patty she's become silent, and you don't know why.
Dorian shoots the ceiling, chucks his gun, and he stomps off. We're back in the goddamn cave again.
Mr. Dorian?
No, that's not a ghost.
It's talking exactly the same. Okay.
Sir, I can't control the token.
Oh, let me get
Oh,
it. You can. I will also give you some light.
Cheers. Okay. Mr. Where am I?
There you go.
I don't have light anymore.
You just took the light away, you fool.
No!
I got it. It's fine. The light's back.
Mr. Dorien, where am I? Am I back? Am I alive?
Oh, you're dead, BB.
Oh shit.
She looks back down at her arms and goes, "Oh my god."
Bibi, you look at your arms, and your right arm is a darkish gray. It's not black, but it's very dark. And your left arm is a very light blue, and you notice you have this kind of yellow freckle, glowing freckle, and it looks like your freckles off of your hands.
What? Oh, this is probably what he meant. Oh. Mr. Dorien, so she's just trying to clamber out. Like, where is everyone? Where are we? Are we
We're in a cave. We're in a cave full of ghosts.
A cave?
Yep.
I don't think that's a ghost, Dorien. I don't know what it is.
Mr. Brad, is that Patty?
Yes, she's, he looks down at Patty. Didn't take your existence very well. She was already not in a great situation, so it looks like she's not going to be awake for this situation.
BB's about to get up, but then realizes she doesn't have any clothes and sinks back into the water.
Dorien, give her your jacket.
Excuse me?
Do you want me to hold the gun? I can... Or if she tries to kill you.
What?
It's fine. Don't try to kill him, I won't shoot you. There you go.
Yes, the grumpiest face. Whatever, it's in tatters anyway.
It's very true.
Here's the jacket.
Thank you.
Here, take my vest too. Whatever.
Oh, thank you very much, she says, and quickly, tries to put it on as she climbs out. Goes.
Hold up.
What?
You actually grabbed those.
I told you she's not a ghost.
Yeah, he reaches to poke you in the face.
That doesn't mean she's not a monster.
What?
Look in the water, he points.
She looks in the water.
It's mostly see-through, but you get enough of a look, BB, and you see essentially what the token portrays. Half of your face, almost exactly straight down the middle, is this black, like, it's still skin, but it's like just pure black, grayish, not black, sorry, it's this dark grayish black color. Your hair on that side is down. And it's like, as Bree described it, a waterfall that doesn't go anywhere, so it has the motion of a waterfall, but isn't actually falling anywhere. On your other side, you have what looks like freckles that extend off your face. You have golden-looking freckles that are sparkly, along with... Oh, I forgot to mention your eye is yellow on your right side. On your left side, your eye is pink, and you have hair that's up. So half your hair is up, half your hair is down, both in the same beanie. And you have what seems to be a very pointy ear, and very, like, fair blue skin.
She staggers back and kind of like clutches her face with her hands. And she suddenly bursts out crying, saying,
okay. None of us are hearts. Looks at Dorien. It's okay. He goes for a hug.
Also, like, awkwardly holding arms up for a hug, maybe?
Get a really awkward triple hug with your club boy. And Patty's just passed out over there on the side. And I don't know. Do you think that's a good point to end it at?
I think
Most
that's a bloody
awkward
good point to it. I think it's a bloody good point to end it at. Yeah, that's fine.
And now I'm going to give you some spicy credits. I'm going to give you some spicy credit music. There you go, you guys.
Between Bibi and Ollie, Dorian's not going to be believing reality anymore.
Reality isn't real. It's a myth.
He's been in the cave this whole time.
No, don't
He
worry.
never got out.
Reality.
We're gonna do a good old-fashioned look at all the work we did. You're gonna appreciate it.
Can I
wow.
just, if you don't mind me here on the credits.
Yes. Hold on. I will add you to the credits.
No, I got it.
What do you mean you got it? What have you done?
What is this? What is this? I can't read that.
And
Brie.
Okay, well there you go.
The curryman, the shark, and Brie. Yes, curryman, the shark, and Brie.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna start. First of all, thank you for such a great session. Had a fun time. We're gonna. I don't know if you guys want. We can. I personally would like through nonsense that we laid out.
I'll go for it.
If you guys are interested, or we can do EXP now first. We'll do EXP first and then end the recording, or unless you want to have this stuff in the recording.
Shall we show them the options?
Yeah, well, we'll do that last. We're gonna do everything.
Okay, cool. Actually, shall we do XP first and then?
All right, EXP for BB and Dorian.
Hey.
Because now it's no longer a Dorian special. It is now a Dorian and BB special. One
What was it
automatic.
before, the hunter and the rabbit.
Aww.
That's a good one. It's now the hunt rabbit. Dang it! That's what I was gonna do. I forgot. Fuck. Fine. I was gonna change the ear to a rabbit ear, and I forgot.
Oh,
no.
it's not too late.
It's a rabbit ear now.
Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna freaking draw this, so.
Okay, it's a rabbit ear. That's the only difference from the reference. Okay, so one automatic, one RP, one success because you're alive, and you killed the monster. So there you go. What did you learn, BB?
God is a tiny bit of a dick.
All right. What did you learn, Dorian?
Reality's really confusing.
All right. And I don't think there was any outstanding. I mean, drinking both potions, I'll give you that. Dorian the clone, there you go. Those were both really moves that essentially led to your successes. Okay. So, yeah, that is it for the hunt. You gotta name it. So it is now Dorian plus BB special. They're probably not specials anymore, but recording can end, and then I will go to. So that way, if anyone wants to drop out again.